Alright guys, it is giveaway time yet again at Foot Trading, and it is another monster giveaway. We're giving away yet another Xbox Series S. Alternatively, if you don't like Xbox and you don't want to play Xbox, you can get £250 to put towards a PlayStation or whatever else it is that you wish to get. You've just got to subscribe to enter. What do you get for your money? For £10 a month, just £10, you get yourself access to Tier 1, which is buying and selling prices for our fodder flips, for our special cards, for our icons, and the weekly trading guide and club stock guide that are handwritten by me. Tier 2 gets you all of that, plus our live sniping filters and our fluctuations area. This live tracks the market 24 hours a day, allowing you to target your buys. And Tier 3 is £20 a month. It gives you everything on that website, but it also gives you access to our Discord bot that direct pings you with the deals that you can go out and buy. It literally says there's a deal on the market, go and pick it up. It's an amazing, amazing tool. So yeah, get involved, giveaway, Xbox Series S. Let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, subscribe down below and make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. Just want to say thank you so much for 34,000 subscribers. We've been grinding this for a long, long time now, and it's amazing to start to see over the course of the last year or so it really pay off and the channel grow to the level it's grown to. It's amazing. We're quite niche, we trade, we grind. So to be doing what we're doing is great. It's fantastic. With that in mind, check out the website. It allows me to do this full time. One of you guys is going to win an Xbox Series S or £250 in cash for subscribing over there. You'll make millions. And the site is in the midst of an unbelievable redevelopment behind the scenes. A whole new site being built. It'll be a one-stop shop for you guys to go for your trading. It'll be there for you to grind all the best grinding tips we can possibly find for you guys there, as well as things like tournaments and sub engagement. So many things you'll be able to do on that website once we are done with it. Absolutely incredible bit of kit. But this video is just, I guess, a catch up on what we've been about and doing this weekend, basically. And in all honesty, it's been grinding those silver packs. But I did just want to talk about the content for the last day or two. Now, I'm not going to lie, this silver content, I don't really care about it. It doesn't float my boat. I think it's a bit pointless and a bit stupid. And I don't think silvers have enough of a place in this game to warrant a whole promo about them. However, I do know that some people like them, and if you're enjoying it, then fair play to you. Like, well done, and I'm glad that you're enjoying the content. That's always the aim when you play a computer game. That's what we're hoping for. But I don't like this content just because I don't see an end goal on it, an end game on it. But I also don't like this content because there's always an ulterior motive at hand with EA, okay? So we got a fantastic SBC yesterday, the 81 plus double, and I really, really like this from EA. You can get 10 81 plus double upgrades for 11 silver rare players, and it's very easy to get those silver rares because you can just go ahead and do the 71 to 74 SBC, which is fantastic value. It's really, really good, it is. But then EA went and dropped 3 SBCs today, and every single one of these SBCs is diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. So DESAILLY is coming in at about 600k plus. Like, is a bit more than that on him. But for DESAILLY as a card, decent pace. Like, decent pace. Dribbling a bit iffy, agility bank's a little low, but you can say what you want about that. Good defending stats, good physicals, we know that. It's a good French centre-back, as if we haven't had a ton of French centre-backs on this game. This Prime Icon upgrade, it's coming in at just short of 500,000 coins on both consoles. Now, that doesn't sound like a huge amount. And everyone goes, oh, it's not bad value, but it's not. Icons this year have very, very little value. The only icons that are decent are those sort of top 12 to 15. Everything else is so poorly valued. Like Baggio Prime, for example. 345, 331 Baggio Prime is costing you there, right? So that's coming in at what, 150k or so lower than the SBC. Del Piero Prime normally can sort of see consistent around like 500k at this point of the year and whatnot. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. You need to hit something absolutely sensational from that Prime SBC for it to remotely be worth it. Now, what I don't like about this is it feels to me like EA have gone, here's your content, like it, enjoy it, get on with it, and we're going to withhold any other content from you guys like actual player SBCs. Your choice is engage with the silver stuff and rinse your club that way, or engage with the icon SBC that's pure potluck gambling, or these very overpriced icon SBCs, or just don't do anything with us this week. And EA do that. It's a ploy that EA have used a lot of the time. It's basically, we deem this to be acceptable content. If you want to engage with our game today, because they consider it to be their game, you've got to do these SBCs, and that's all you're going to get, basically. Now, I want to just show you the issue I have with something like a Lothar Matthäus. So you can just see it there. Lothar Matthäus on the market, 1.03 million. So 1 million basically flat. His SBC is coming at 1.3 million coins. 1.3 million for an untradeable icon. That to me is nothing short of awful. DESAILLY is now coming in at 775,000 coins. I don't even know what to say about those SBCs. I really don't. Because I just showed you Michael Essien, his prime on the market right now, 880,000 coins. You can get cheaper than that for one of the best CDMs on this game. 880,000 coins. And that's not bad at all. That's really, really not bad at all. And then you compare DESAILLY to Evan and Dicker, who's about between 150 to 160 on Xbox, about 180 to 190 on PlayStation. Compared to that, and Saliba, who we got an SBC a couple of weeks back, who was very, very cheap. Really went bad. I think Saliba came in at maybe 200k, if that. You've got these cards here. So everyone's going to go, yeah, but he's an icon. It don't matter. There's so many French centre-backs this year that you can link up. You can literally build a fully French team. You can link Saliba to Guendouzi, done. There's your like ridiculous centre-back and central midfield pairing. They're both very good cards. We are no longer at the stage with the power curve this year where you can justify charging this amount for icons. You cannot justify it. There isn't a way you can justify this to me. Both of these cards, in my opinion, are more usable. Both of these cards are better. They're way more movable, which is the most important thing here. If you look at things like the agility and balance on both of them, much better than DESAILLY. He's going to feel very, very heavy. Yes, his defensive stats are better to a degree, but they're not miles better. We're not talking masses. He's got 1 more interceptions than Saliba. He's got more heading accuracy, I'll give you that, by 5. 2 more marking, 1 less stand tackle, and more slide tackle, but if you got a slide tackle, you've made an error in the first place. This is my point. The physicals on Saliba are better. It just is not justified. And I don't like it. EA do this when there's no content or nothing, no promo. Here's some really crap content. And if you want to engage with this game, you've got to engage in the way that we deem to be acceptable, okay? We deem that this is the way to do things. Otherwise, you're not going to get it. But for DESAILLY to be that expensive, he's more expensive than his standard card, by the way. Have a little look. DESAILLY's Prime is currently sat at 635 on Xbox, 700 on PlayStation. So he's more expensive than he is tradable, which to me is not a good thing. And people say, oh, you can craft these cards. Of course you can. Doesn't mean you've got to pay 300,000 coins more than it's worth just because you can craft it. You still got to put a lot of time and effort into your crafting. So why should you have to pay loads more for the extra effort and time you're spent on their game? I don't get it. I've never got it and I never will get it. To me, it's iffy at best. It's also another really annoying, another French centre-back. As if we needed any more French centre-backs on this game. You've got Niakate, you've got Picardo on top of this. It's absolutely ridiculous. But I do just want to show you as well the icons and the prime icons. Because to me, you see all these great icons here, and these are the icons that make everyone go, I'm going to go and do that prime SBC. So Diego Maradona, Pele, Zidane, Ronaldinho, Ronaldinho, Johan Cruyff. I mean, Yashin's just about covering the price of that SBC. Ferenc Puskás, Paolo Maldini, Grincha. I mean, you can get them for free, realistically. These cards here. But then when you start to scratch a little bit below the surface, once you get past these unbelievable icons, Carlos Alberto is basically the price of the SBC. Baresi's lower than that. Matthäus above it. Van Basten, miles below it. Henry, how this card's that expensive this year, I'll never know. But then you get down here, Badger below the price. Xavi, of the price, basically. Prime Xavi. Casillas below it. Cannavaro below it. Lineker below it. Schmeichel below it. Zanetti below it. Pirlo below it. Stoichkov bang on the price a bit much. Del Piero below it. Bobby Moore below it. Dennis Bergkamp below it. There just isn't good value in these SBCs. And you are better off holding your coins, holding your fodder, till such time as when an SBC comes round, where that card is a card that's really going to improve your team. I've been doing a lot of SBCs this year, but the thing that I've tried not to do a lot of time is to do icon SBCs. Now, I did Carlos and Vieira, I did them as choices. Vieira was 1 million earlier on in the game. I still think that's a better card than Matthäus. Carlos I did earlier on. These two here are 2 of the icon SBCs in terms of the ones that I don't like doing, which are the gamble SBCs, I guess. The 2 that I've got. I've done 3 others, and they've all been awful. My best pull so far has been this Yashin for 600k. I don't know what Ferdinand's selling at now, to be fair. He might have gone up. By the time I bought him, it wasn't that good. By the way, if we're talking about that team there. That's what we're looking at. But I did Player SBC because it was a good value and I chose to do it. Player SBC because it was a good value and I chose to do it. Vieira, player SBC because it was decent value and I chose to do it. Don't think he was good value. These two here were random pulls from packs. Nothing incredible. And I've had 3 terrible picks. But I do just want to see what Ferdinand is coming in at as his prime. So prime Ferdinand's coming in at basically the price of that SBC, 550k. Like, it just is not worth it. And save your coins, save your fodder. They're wanting to drain your club. That's the hope right now. Let me drain the club. Let us drain the clubs, drain the clubs, drain the clubs. So that once we've done that, they've got no choice but to engage with the content that we give them. And that is where the issue lies. That's where the issue lies. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. But for now, I'm out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.